Hey, it's Dr. Anya, and I want to talk to you a little bit about working with women and some of the reasons why women come to me. So, being a woman, it is absolutely my joy and mission in life to help other women come to a place of fully embodied female sexuality. I take a very female centric view of sex and sex education. I think that we have a lot of models in the world of male sexuality, male sexual arousal, things that excite men. We don't have a lot of stuff for women. I mean, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Leave a comment if you don't agree with me. Leave a comment if you do. Anyway, I just feel like we've got so much going on for one gender. I mean, you've got porn and strip clubs, and not that women can't enjoy that stuff. I just don't think that they're frequenting those places as much. And so when you're coming to work with me as a sex educator, I just really like to provide a platform for a woman to truly sink in and understand desire and understand arousal and orgasm. All three of those categories being places where women have a difficult time. I have a lot of women that come to me saying, you know what, Dr. Anya, I just don't have any desire. I know my husband's good looking, he's a good guy, but I'm just not feeling any desire. Or, I don't have any desire, but then when we start kind of, getting into it, I might feel a little bit of arousal, but I just can't seem to have an orgasm. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can kind of mix and match those three categories. I work with women who've never had an orgasm or women who have difficulty coming to orgasm. And there's a lot of things that we're missing in sex education about how a woman's body really works. So some of those issues like lack of desire or low desire can really be worked on by better understanding what actually makes you excited and makes you feel sexual. Oftentimes we kind of think about what makes men excited and then we go, but that doesn't really turn me on. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Like my guy wants me to dress up in high heels and stockings and lingerie, and I'm really tired and I'm a mom and I've got a lot going on, and that's the last thing I want to do is dress up like that. Maybe there's something wrong with me. And so I really like to shift that conversation and shift that paradigm and teach women that there's actually a way in which you can fully get into your own desire and your own arousal and your orgasm that comes from a more female-centric model. Now, what would something like that be? I believe in all of the years I've been working with women that there's a couple of things that I've heard women say over and over again, which is being in a space that feels really good to them. So we're talking about context, what actually brings arousal kind of to the forefront of a woman's body when she's got so many other things going on. And sometimes it's about context, like what's going on in the room. Is it dirty? Is it cold? Is it bright lights? Are there kids' toys everywhere? Is it, the same old bedroom with the same old boring bed? None of that stuff is really going to turn somebody on. Now, for a guy, they might be like, whatever, I don't care. Bright lights, cold, let's just get it on. Not all men. I'm not going to say all men, but some men. And I hear from women like, sorry, but that's just such a turnoff. So we start with these kinds of little pieces of, okay, how can you change your environment? How can you make the context a little bit sexier for you? And what do you even really want? What do you desire? And that's a whole conversation. So that's just one thing. There's a lot to this, but I love working with women. And if you are struggling with issues related to orgasm, anorgasmia, or pre-orgasmia, meaning you've never had an orgasm, or really struggling with having one with your partner, that's a big area that I work with. If you are dealing with pelvic floor pain, if you've had a diagnosis, if you're just feeling like the last thing on your mind is sex and you never want to have it again, but you really want to have it because you're in a relationship. If you're dating, if you're single after a really long time of being married and you're just getting back into the dating world and don't know how to navigate that, Maybe if you're an older virgin. These are all issues that I work with when I work with women. So that's it for today. Feel free to reach out. I'd love to talk with you for a free phone consultation, 15-20 minutes. You can let me know what's going on. Go ahead and schedule it on my website, and I'll talk to y'all later.